A $599 Mac Mini can now run AI agents 24/7 while you sleep. No monitor, no keyboard, just a tiny silent box on a shelf, doing work for you around the clock. In this video, I'll walk you through the complete setup. From unboxing to having 3 different AI agents running autonomously on your Mac Mini. This is the ultimate guide. Why is the Mac Mini suddenly the most popular machine for AI agents? 3 reasons. First, Apple Silicon performance. The M4 chip gives you desktop class CPU and GPU in something that fits on a bookshelf. Second, low power draw. It sips about 5 watts idle. That's less than a light bulb. Running it 24/7 costs about $4 a month in electricity. Third, full macOS. Your agent can read Apple Notes, send iMessages, trigger shortcuts, and use system level automation. No Linux VM, no Docker hacks, just native macOS. Let's talk about the 3 agents driving this wave. First, OpenClaw. This is the open source project that kicked everything off. OpenClaw is an autonomous agent that plugs into your messaging apps Slack, Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp, Signal, and more. But it doesn't just chat, it actually does things. It manages files, runs shell commands, automates browsers, and orchestrates multi step workflows on your behalf. The Mac Mini community adopted it so aggressively that M4 stock sold out at multiple retailers earlier this year. For OpenClaw, a 16 GB M4 is the entry point. If you want to run local models alongside it, 24 gigs or more is worth the upgrade. Second, Hermes by News Research. Released in February 2026. Hermes is different because it's a self improving agent. It's designed to run as a long lived service that accumulates context and capability over time. The longer it runs, the more useful it gets. It learns your patterns, your preferences, your workflows. Hermes installs with a single command on macOS and pairs beautifully with local models via Ollama or LM Studio. Our 24 gig Mac Mini M4 comfortably runs Hermes plus a 13 billion parameter local model. A 48 gig M4 Pro opens the door to 30 billion plus parameter models. Third, Perplexity Personal Computer. Launched April 2026. This one takes a completely different approach. It's a Perplexity hosted agent that runs specifically on Mac and turns your machine into a persistent AI workstation. It can manage files, complete to do lists, compare local documents against live web sources, and orchestrate tasks across more than 20 frontier models. It's available to Perplexity Mac subscribers and runs on any Mac on macOS 14 or later. Perplexity themselves recommend a Mac Mini for the always on use case. Now let's set it up. Do this before you unplug the monitor. Step 1. FileVault. FileVault is Apple's full disk encryption. It's on by default, and for most users, that's fine. But it creates a big problem for headless use. After a reboot, FileVault requires a password at the pre-boot screen before the network even comes up. No network means no way to connect remotely. Your Mac is stuck waiting for a keyboard that isn't there. The fix is simple. Go to System Settings, Privacy and Security, FileVault, and turn it off. If your Mac lives in a physically secure location like your home, this is completely fine. Step 2. Enable Auto Login. Go to System Settings, Users and Groups and set automatically login as to your user account. This means after any reboot, whether from a power outage or a Mac OS update, your Mac logs in by itself and your agents can start back up automatically. Combined with FileVault being off, your Mac Mini will recover completely on its own after any interruption. Step 3. Prevent a sleep. Go to System Settings, Displays or Energy Saver and configure three things. First, turn on Prevent Automatic Sleeping when the display is off. Second, turn on Wake for Network Access. Third, turn on Startup automatically after a power failure. Display sleep itself doesn't matter since there's no display. Set it to whatever you want. The important thing is the Mac stays awake and reachable at all times. Quick note on dummy plugs. If you've seen older guides, they'll tell you to buy an HDMI dummy plug to trick the GPU into rendering at full resolution. Good news, you don't need one anymore. Apple Silicon Mac Minis M1 and later handle headless mode natively. You can unplug the monitor and everything works. The only caveat is that the default virtual display is 1080p, which can look fuzzy on Retina devices. If that bothers you, a remote desktop tool with virtual display support fixes it. Now, remote access. You have three options. First, screen sharing. It's built into macOS. Enable it under System Settings, General Sharing. From another Mac on your network, type vnc://yourmac.local into Finder's Connect to Server dialog. It's free, but only works on your local network. Second, SSH. Enable remote login in sharing settings. Then connect from any terminal with SH your username at your mac.local. SSH is fast and perfect for command line work, running agents, tailing logs, and managing processes with tmux. Third, for access from anywhere, install Tailscale. It's a free mesh VPN. Install it on your Mac Mini and on any device you want to connect from. Suddenly, SSH and screen sharing work from anywhere in the world. No port forwarding, no router configuration. Which Mac Mini should you buy? Here's my recommendation. The 16 gig M4 at $599 is the entry point. It runs OpenClaw and cloud-based agents perfectly. If you want to run local models alongside your agents, go for 24 gigabytes at $699. It comfortably handles a 13 billion parameter model plus your agent. And if you're serious about local AI, the 48 gig M4 Pro at $1,399 runs 30 billion plus parameter models and multiple agents simultaneously. For most people, the 24 gig model is the sweet spot. That's the complete guide to turning a Mac Mini into a 24/7 AI agent factory. 5 minutes of setup, and you have a silent, always on machine that works for you while you sleep. If this was useful, hit subscribe. I post videos about AI tools and automation every week. Drop a comment if you've set up your own Mac Mini agent. I'd love to hear what you're running on it.